Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And it's called, take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Pick Up Sticks Pink by Marty Sears, and if you've been watching my channel, I've seen that I've done two others of Marty's pick up sticks puzzles, and they've been pretty generally. It's been an interesting idea. In general, it's been it interacts with the other rule sets very differently from what I've seen. So from essentially, we did the Dutch whisper lines, which was the orange pickup sticks, and we also did the gray pickup sticks, which was the palindromes. And I'm guessing this is the Renban version because this is pink pickup sticks. Anyways, let's get on to the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9, such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which in this case is a box since it's normal Sudoku. We have each pink stick is formed of a non-repeating set of consecutive digits arranged in some order. So again, there are no repeats along a pink stick either, and they have to form a set of consecutive digits, which means if, example, they are 2 digits, it's like 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, or 8 and 9. Those are the possibilities. You cannot have a break in between because then those would not be consecutive, right? So you can't have something like 1, 2, and 4 for 3 digits because you have a gap in between there. And this is normal Renban line rule set. We also have and this is common across all the Marty's pickup sticks rules. The stick always has a lower total that is the sum of its digits than any stick which lies on top of it. So, for example, these two digits must sum to something that's less than these 2 digits because this stick is on top of this one. So, for example, you could have 7 and 8 here, and you could have 2 and 3, and that would satisfy. Wait, that would not satisfy. It would have to be, if you had 7 and 8 there, this would have to be, actually, I don't even know how this works. You couldn't work with 7 and 8 there. This could be 2 and 3 here, and then 7 and 8 here, because this stick is on top of this one. Apologies for that. I missaw which one was on top of which one. It's kind of hard, actually, to see the sticks and which stick is actually above it, especially when you start having numbers on them. It gets a little confusing. Actually, that's interesting. I think for the majority, in the palindrome and the Dutch whisper lines, the sticks crossed in the middle of essentially a cell. But in all of the Renban ones, they cross only on corners, which makes it actually much more legible. What I was saying was having numbers in them oftentimes would make it hard to see the crossover of the sticks in because a lot basically on the palindromes and on the Dutch whisper versions, the orange and the gray versions, a lot of the crossing was in the middle of a cell. So if you had a digit in that cell, it would cover essentially the crossing, so you couldn't tell which one it was at easy glance. But this one, all the crossings are on corners. Interesting. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so what's on top of what is kind of important. So this Renban is on top of this one, which is on top of that one, which is on top of this 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 one. So this Renban is going to be the smallest one. And then this one has to be greater than it, and this one has to be greater than that. So the renban, you have a set of 3 digits, right? So this is at minimum 1, 2, and 3. This has to be greater than that, so this has to be 2, 3, and 4. But if you have 2 and 3 here, so this is at minimum 1, 2, 3. That means these digits cannot include 1 and 2 at least. If you had 1, 3 here or 2, 3 here, you can never have a 1 anyways here, right? You can't have 1. 1 can only be with 2 and 3. So 1 couldn't be here. You couldn't have 2 or 3. That would force this to be at minimum 4, 5. So you would have 3, 4, 5 here. So if this is 1, 2, 3, this is at minimum 3, 4, 5, I believe. Even if you have 1, 2 here, this is 3, 4. I guess it could be 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this could be 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3 at minimum. This has to be 2, 3, 4 because it has to be greater than 1, 2, 3. This is 3, 4, 5 at minimum, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, and then 7, 8, 9. So it does have to follow that pattern because we have minimums, essentially. Those are the minimum values, and therefore it matches the maximum value here. So this is 7, 8, 9. This is 6, 7, 8. This is 5, 6, 7. This is 4, 5, 6 here. This is 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3 here. Well, what does that mean? We have in this box, we have, actually, let's look at this box because that provides more information. In this box, we have a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruplet, which eliminates 3, 4, 5, 6 in the rest of that box. This cannot be 5 or 6, therefore this is 7. This can't be 6 or 7 because of the 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruplet, sorry, and the 7 in the box, so this is 8. This 7 means this can't be 7, and this can't be 7 here. This 8 eliminates 8 on the renban, so 8 can't be here or here. This can't be 7 anymore because of the 7 in the row, so this is 6, this is 7. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5. That eliminates 5 on the renban, so this is 6. This cannot be 6 here. This can't be 7, and this can't be 7. Where is the 7 on this renban? It must be here. So this is 7. One of these digits is a 3. One of these digits is a 6. So since one of these digits is a 3, 3 cannot be remaining on the renban. So this is 3. That leaves a 4, 5, 4, 5 pair in row 3, which eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of the row. Therefore, this can't be 4. This 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruplet means that 1 through 4 cannot appear in the rest of this box. So that means this is 5 through 9. This can't be 6, 7. This can't be 5, 7, 8. Therefore, where's the 1 in this box? It must be on this renban. Therefore, this can't be a 1. That leaves a 2, 3 pair in row 3. So that leaves the rest of the digits being 1, 8, and 9. Well, 1, if it were on a 4-length renban, could only be with 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not possible here. So this can never be 1. We now have an 8, 9 pair in row 3, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 8 or 9, so this is 1. This 8 or 9 could be with 5, 8, or 9, so that's legitimate. That means it must be either 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9 to be on the renban. 6 can't be here, 6 can't be here, therefore this must be 6. We also need a 7 on this renban because it's either 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9, both of which require 6 and 7. So this must be 7 here. That means it has to have an 8, and it's either with 8 or 9. So one of these two is an 8. We know that for certain. We're not sure which one, though. Obviously this is going to be greater than this, so that's fine. This one has to be greater than this. So if this were 5, the problem is at most this would be 6, and this pair of digits would have to be, could not be 5 or 6, it would have to be 7 then, and 8. So this can never be 5. If it's 6 and 5, this would, again, cannot be 6 or 5. So this can't be 6 or 5 here. It has to be 6, it could be 6, 7 with 5 and 4. It can never be 9 here. If this is 9, that forces this to be 8. And 9 and 8 are never going to be... It's going to be the two largest digits you can have on a renban. So this can never be 9. It could... If it's 8 here, it could be with 7. But then the problem is 8 could not appear on this renban. So it could not be 8, 9. It would have to be less than that. So this can never be 8 here. Same here. This can't be 8. So this is 4 through 7 here. 5 is here, which means 5 cannot be either of these. So where is 5 in box 5? This is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruplet, which means this is 1, 2, and 9. So that eliminates 1, 2, and 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 9, this can't be 9. 5 also has to be one of these two digits, which means 5 cannot be here. Therefore, this is an 8, 9 pair. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. These digits both see this cell, so this can't be 8, which means this is not 9 here. 9 had to be one of these two anyways, so that's fine. We know both 3 and 4 are here. 9 is one of these two. 5 is one of these two. And 7 is one of these three. So here, this can't be 6. Where is the 6 in box 5? It has to be here. So this is 6, which means this can't be 6. This is 9. This has to be 8 then. 8 makes this a 9. Because you can't have repeats on the renban. This can't be 9. This is 8, which makes this 9. Because, again, you can't have repeats on the renban. This has to be 1 through 5. But it can't be 1 because of the 1 here. So this is 2 through 5. Whereas the 1 in row 4, it can only be here. So this is 1, which means this can't be 1 here. This can't be 8 anymore. This is a 6, 7 pair here, which eliminates 6 and 7 in both this cell and that cell because they both see these two cells. So this is 5, which makes this a 4. This can't be 5 or 8. So we have a 6, 7 pair here, which eliminates 6 and 7 in the rest of the row. Therefore, this is what? A 3, 4, 8 triplet, which eliminates 3, 4, and 8 in the rest of the box. This can't be 5 either, so this can't be 3, 4, 5, which makes this a 2, which means this can't be 2. The remaining digit here is a 1. That means 2 is one of these digits, which is fine. This can't be 8 because of that 8. If this were 3, it could be with 2. If this is 4, it could be with 3 or 5. That's fine. 8 can be with 7 or 9, but 7 or 9 cannot be here because of the 7 or 9 in the column. Therefore, this can't be 8. Whereas the 8 in row 6, it has to be here. This digit cannot be 6 because there cannot be 6 in any of these. These two see this cell, and this cell these two see this cell. So 6 can never be here. 8 cannot be here because of the 8 in the column. So that eliminates 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8, 9. So this has to be at most 3 and 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 cannot appear here. If the higher one has to be 3, 4, because whatever 2 digits are there will eliminate 2 digits here. And if it's 2, 3, that would eliminate 2 and 3. Therefore, they're leaving 1 and 4, which are not consecutive. If it's 1, 2, that would make these 3, 4, which is greater than 1 and 2. So this must be 3, 4 here. That eliminates 3 and 4 here, which makes this a 2, which makes this a 1. We have a 3, 4 pair in column 3, which eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the column. That leaves us with 1, 7, and 9 here. What else do we have? This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the column. The remaining digits in column 4 are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. This cannot be 4. If this were 9, it would have to be with 8 and 7. It's possible. Otherwise, okay. Wait, no. We have also 6. 6 has to be one of these 3 digits, actually. 7 has to be one of these 3 digits. 6 is one of these 3 digits. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 7, which makes that 6, which makes that 7. Possible combinations in column 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. But 9 cannot be here. This can't be 2 either. So we have remaining digits here are 1, 2, 3, no 4, could be 5, no 6, 7, could be 8 or 9. And 9 has to be one of these digits. If this were 9, it would have to be with 8 and 7. So that would not be smaller than this possible digit here. These 3 digits here, right? Because 7, 8, 9 is the most you can have. So this can never be 9. If this is 8, that would force this to be 7 and 6, but we can't have a 6 here. Actually, yeah, there's no 6 possible to be in any of this this Renban. Again, we can't have 9, 7, 8 because then this digit, this would only match it. It would not exceed it. It would not be greater than it. So, and it cannot have any 6s, so that eliminates 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6 involved. So this can't be 8 either. If this is 5, 6, and 7, well, it can't have a 6. So this can never be 7 here. So it could be 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. Either way, 3 does have to be on this Renban, which means this 3 sees all of these 3s, these cells here. So none of these can be 3. This has to be greater than 3, right? Because it cannot contain a 3. I guess it could contain a 3. If this is 1, 2, 3, can it be? Well, can it contain 2 is the question. If this is 2, that eliminates 2 in all of these cells. And therefore, this would be 3, 4, 5, but 2, 3, 4 would be the maximum you could have as a Renban. So no, this can't be 2. If this was 2, 3, 4, The problem is we know one of these requires a 3. Oh, 7 couldn't be here anyways because of this 7. This can't be 7. So these digits are 1 through 5 here. Okay. 6 is one of these. So it could be 9, 7, 8. Those are possibilities. 6, 7, 8. That's also a possibility. 6, 7, 5. 4, 5, 6. Which would mean this is 6, 5, and 4. And I think 3, 4, 5 is the minimum, right? If you have 3, 4, 5, this could be 1, 2 with 3 being here. So that's possible. So 3, 4, 5 minimum works. So 9, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, and 6. And then 3, 4, 5. So this is 3 or 5. This is 3 or 5. This is 3, 4 or 5. So those are all the possibilities here. Remaining digits in column 2 are 2 through 6. And this is 3 through 6 because 2 cannot be here. Therefore, this Renban could not be 1, 2. It can only be consecutive with 2 through 6, which would be 1 through 7. But 1, 2, and 7 are eliminated because of the 1, 2, 7 in the column. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 6. But 4 cannot be here. Yeah, this is fine. We know 9 has to be one of these digits. 8 has to be one of these two. This 4 means this can't be 4 here. We have a 2, 3 pair in box 6, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the box. This can't be 3. Therefore, it's 4, which makes this 5. That makes this 3, which makes that 4, which makes that 5, which makes that 4. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 2. This is 3. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 2. This is 3. None of these could be 2 anymore. Cannot be 5 anymore. This can't be 4, 5, or 3. So 3 has to be one of these digits here. This 6 eliminates 6 here. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the column. It can't be 3 either. This can't be 4, 5 because of the 4, 5 in the row. Therefore, if we tried to make this 3, 4, 5, the problem is it would have only 2 of those digits. It could only be 4, 5 here. So this can never be 5. It's either 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3. Either way, this is a 2 here. So this cannot be 2. We have a 1, 9, 1, 9 pair, which eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of the row. So this is a 2. This obviously cannot be a 2. So this is 1 or 4 here. This must be a 3, which eliminates 3 here. 3 cannot be here. This 2 means this can't be 2. This is 3 or 5. Those are only consecutive with 4. So this is 4. This is 3 out of 3 and 4. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 4, which makes that a 3, which means this can't be 3 or 4. That leaves a 5, 6, 9 triplet. which eliminates 5, 6, and 9 from the rest of the box. What does that mean here then? We need a 3 somewhere in the rest of this box, and 3 can't be here. Actually, it looks like we have a contradiction here. Did we mess up? We might have messed up. No, this still had to be 2 and 3, right? But this looks like a contradiction here. Oh, no, it's fine. 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, so there has to be a 3 somewhere here. 3 cannot be here anymore. 3 can't be here. 3 can't be here. Therefore, this is 3. Which makes this 3, 4, and 5 to be a Renban. This can't be 5. No, it's 4. That's why it can't be. It's 4 doubled. That is the contradiction that we had. 879 is greater than 678, which is greater than 567, which is greater than 456, which is greater than 345, which is greater than 243, which is greater than 123. This has to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is problematic. We need a 3 here. But the 3 could only be with 4 and 5 here. Because 4 can't be here either. How did I mess this up? I'm not sure. Okay, let's restart. Okay, this is 7, 8, 9. It's just greater than 6, 7, 8. Which is greater than 5, 6, 7. Which is greater than 4, 5, 6. Which is greater than 3, 4, 5. Which is greater than 2, 3, 4. Which is greater than 1, 2, 3. Let's just double check that these... So this one is greater than this. Which is greater than this. Which is greater than this. Which is greater than that, which is greater than that, which is greater than that. Okay, so that's all the same. We have a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruplet, which eliminates 3, 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the box. This is 7, this is 8. This can't be 7 or 8, so this is 6, which makes that 7. This can't be 6 or 7, so this is 5, which makes that 6. No 6 here, no 6 here, which forces this to be 6. Can't be 5. 7 cannot be either of these, therefore this is 7. The rest of this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It cannot be 5, 6, 7, 8 here, so this is 9. This can't be 6, 7, or 5. This is a 1, 2, 9 triplet. This can't be 5, 6, or 7, so this is 8. We need a 6 somewhere along this line. Cannot be here or here. This must be 6. We need a 7 somewhere along this line. So this is 7. This is 5 or 9. This is 5, 6, or 7, which forces this to be 3, 4, 8. Okay, that means this can't be 8. This is 9, which forces this to be 8. Maybe it was here that I messed up. No, one of these is 4, so this can't be 4. One of these is 3, so this can't be 3. It's a 4, 5 pair. One of these is 1, so this can't be 1, right? So we need a 1 here. This is 1, this is 9. 5, 6, 7. That means this is 4 through 8. But again, if this is 8, this would have to be 7, and that would be greater than whatever this is. So this has to be less than these two. And these both see this digit, so this must be 6 or 7, which makes this sees both, and they have to be different digits, so it cannot be 6 or 7. Same here. This is then 5, which is consecutive with 4, so this can't be 4, which makes this a 4 here, which makes this 5. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so this is 5, this is 4. This can't be 4 or 5, so it's 3, which makes that a 4. This can't be 3. This is 1 or 2, but this can't be 1, so this must be 2, which makes this 1. This can't be 1. We have a 2, 3, 2, 3 pair, which forces this to be 1. So this is all the same. These two are greater than these two. You cannot have an 8. You cannot have a 6 on either of them, because 6 is here and 6 is here, which eliminates 6 here. 8 cannot be here or here. That eliminates 8, 9, no 7, 8, no 6, 7, no 5, 6. Again, it's 1 through 4. We need a 4, so because these two will see these digits. So this is 4, this is 3. This is a 1, 2 pair, but this cannot be 1 here, so this is 2, this is 1. That eliminates 1 here. This 4 and 8 eliminates 4 and 8 here, so it's 3. Neither of these can be 3. 4 and 8 are consecutive. 8 can be only consecutive with 7 and 9, and that's eliminated here. So this is 4, this is 8, this has to be a 3, 5. That's a possibility. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 2, which makes that a 3, which makes that 2, which makes that a 3. This can't be 5 or 6 because of the 5 or 6 in the column, so this is 7, which makes this 6, which makes that 7. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. Remaining digits are 1, 3, 8, and 9, so this is 1 or 8. This is 1, 3, 8, and 9. But if this... how did I eliminate that as 9? Oh, because it has to be less than this digit. And if this is 9, this has to be 7, 8, 9. Otherwise, if it's an 8, this has to be 8, 7, 6, and 7 and the 6 can never be here. So this can't be 8 or 9. This is 1 or 3. If this were 1, the problem is this could not be 2 or 3, and it requires 3 or 3. So this is 3. This can't be 3 here. 3 can't be here, 3 can't be here. 3 can't be on the Ren band. So this has to be 3. This is 1. This is 2. And then this Ren band doesn't work because this is 3. So it breaks again. What am I doing wrong here? There's no repeats. Right, because this can't be... I guess... the problem is you have to have 3, 4, and 5 here. Because this has to be 3. Oh, this could be 4 and 5. That's the reasoning. Okay, that's where I'm messing up. Okay. Right. This could be 4, 5. I didn't realize that. Okay. These digits cannot contain a 6, cannot contain 8. So that eliminates 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8, 9, but does not eliminate 4, 5. Aha. This can't be 5. This can't be 4. 1 can't be here. You cannot have 2 and 3. This cannot be 2. This can't be 1, obviously, because that's 1, 2, which would force this to be 3, 4, and this would be greater than this. Cannot be 2, 3 because of the same problem. This would have to be 4, 5. So no 2 here. So that means it's 3, 4, or it's 3, 5. Either way, this is 4, which means this can't be 4, 3, so this, sorry, 4 or 8, so this is 3. This can't be 3 or 4, so this is 2. That eliminates 3 here. This has to be 4 because 4, 8 can be only consecutive with 7 or 9. So this is 4, this is 8, this is 3 or 5 here. 2 could be with 3 here. We don't know. This can never be 2 or 5 anymore. So this is 2 is consecutive with 1 or 3. 4 is consecutive with 3 or 5. Okay. There we go for that. This 3 eliminates 3 here. So this is 2, which makes this 3, which makes that 2, which makes that 3. Okay, so this is all the same. 5, 6 eliminates 5, 6 here. So that's 7, which makes this 6, which makes that 7. This again is 1, 3, 8, 9. But this can't be 3 or 9 here. If this were 9, this would have to be 8 and 7 there. And that would be great. That would be at least equal to any other three cell set. So this can never be 9. If this is 8, it would have to have 7, 6 here, which is not possible because there's no 6 in those columns because of the 6 in each of these columns. So this cannot be 8. It has to be 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 4. If it's 1, it would have to be with 2 or 3 here, but the 2 or 3 cannot be here. So this can't be 1. This has to be 3. This must then be either, it could be 4. This can't be 4 or 5. So it can't be 4 and 5 here. This has to be then 1 or 2 because it can't be 3. And this must be 1 or 4. So the 3 must be with the 2, and then it must be with either 1 or 4 here. 3 cannot be here. Okay, what digits can this be? This can't be 1, because if it's 1, that would have to have 2 and 3 here. Can't be 2, 3, 4, so this is at least 5. So if it's 3, 4, 5, it has to be 3, 4, and 5, but that can't work. So 4 can't be either of these. Right, 4 can't be here, 4 can't be any of these. So it cannot be 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6. It has to be at least 5, 6, 7. So it could be 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. So this can't be, 6 cannot be either of these. So if it's 6, 7, and 8, that's 6, 7, or 8. Or it's 7, 8, and 9. And this could be 9. So either way, this is 7. 3 cannot be either of these. 3 can't be here. Therefore, 3 has to be one of these two digits, which means this can't be 3. This is 1. This can't be 3, so it's 5. There we go. And this can't be 1. This can't be 2 or 2. Where's a 2 in row 6? Apologies for that. That was a pretty big mistake. Anyways, this is 2. This has to be a 3, 6, 9 triplet. This can't be 3, though. These can't be 3. Remaining digits in column 2 are 2 through 6. This can only be consecutive with 1 through 7, but this can't be 1, 2, 4, or 7, so it's 3, 5, or 6 here. If this is 3, it could be 2 or 4. This can never be 3 here because it's not consecutive with any of these digits. 4 can be consecutive with 3 or 5. 5 can be consecutive with 6. 6 can be consecutive with 5. So that's fine. These digits remaining here are 1, 7, and 9. 7 cannot be either of these two. So where's the 7 in column 3? It's here. Where? Okay. What are the remaining digits in column 8? They are 2, 5, 7, 8. 7 cannot be here because of the 7 here. 7 can't be here, so this must be 7. So now we have 2, 5, and 8. This can't be 2 or 5, so this must be 8, which makes this a 1. Therefore, this is a 2, 5 pair. This eliminates 1 here. So this is an 8, 9 pair. Where's the only place 1 can be in row 7? It can only be here. So this is 1, which makes this 9, which makes this 8, which makes that 9. 9 cannot be either of these two. So where is the 9 in column 4? It's here. So this is 9, which makes this is 7 and 8 to be consecutive. One of these is 5. So that eliminates 5 in the rest of the box. This can't be 5. This is 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, and 6 cannot be consecutive with 6. So this is a 3, 5 pair, which eliminates 3 and 5 in the rest of the row. This can't be 3. This is 6. This is 3. In column 9, what are the remaining digits? This is 2 and 4, but this can't be 2, so this must be 4, which makes this a 2. And we have 1 and 6 remaining here. In row 1, what are the remaining digits? We have 3, 6, and 9. So this is 3 or 9 here. This can't be, this is 3 or 6, and this could be 3, 6, or 9. In row 2, what are the remaining digits? We have 3, 5, 8, 9. But 5 cannot be here, so this is 3, 8, 9. This can't be 3 or 8, so that must make this 9, which makes this 3, which makes that 8. 3 makes this 6, which makes that a 9. We have 3 and 5 remaining here. This 6 eliminates 6 here, and then we have a 3, 5 pair in columns 1 and columns 2. So that means 3 and 5 cannot appear in those columns. This is 2 or 4. This has to be 8 and 6 remaining, but 8 cannot be here because of that 8. So this is 6, which makes this 8. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 1 and 6. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 4, which eliminates 4 here, so that's 2 and 4. 2 can only be consecutive with 3. That eliminates 3 here, so it's 5. 2 eliminates 5 here. Sorry, 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 5, which makes that a 2. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5 and 3. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 1 and 9, which leaves that as a 5 and that as a 1. Apologies for that. Well, that was a pretty big blunder here with this 3. Yeah, I just eliminated it because I said 5 and 6 couldn't be there. But I forgot that 4 and 5 could still be there. Kind of a not a good error. But I hope you enjoyed the solve either way, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.